Get ready, Staten Island.
The Ferry Hawks are back at SIUH Community Park July 7th to the 12th for a 6-game series against the High Point Rockers. Tonight, first pitch is at 6:30. It's Thirsty Thursday with $5 Bud and Bud Light drafts. Friday, July 10th, first pitch is at 7 p.m. May the Force be with you on Star Wars Night with post-game kids glow around the bases with special lightsaber training packs.
Visit ferryhawks.com now to lock in your seats.
With us today is Senator Kristin Corrado, and she's in New Jersey, the 40th District, and she's the ranking Republican in the Judiciary Committee. Okay, Christine, I've given you all your titles. Tell me what the heck is going on in New Jersey.
So much of the same, unfortunately, is going on in New Jersey. We just came off budget season and passing the budget. We have a new governor, and we were hopeful that maybe she was going to keep her word when she said it was going to be the most transparent process ever. But it was, same old, unfortunately. Same backroom budget politics, business as usual. They passed a $60.7 billion budget. It was released out of committee moments before we would have wound up in a shutdown in New Jersey.
By the way, no surprises, no. Because the same thing happens in New York, and there was stuff in that budget they didn't tell the New York people about, and they brought it up, and it got voted in the last minute.
Absolutely. Same thing here. So nobody had time to review it, not the legislators, not the press, and certainly not the public. Nobody knew what they were voting on when they voted for it. For us, it made it easy to vote no.
It brings me back to the message with Nancy Pelosi about 5 years ago. We want you to vote for the budget, and after you vote for it, we'll let you know what's in it.
It feels like Groundhog Day all over again because we constantly hear, we're going to change the process, we're going to work with you, and then they ram it through at the last minute, and nobody knows what's inside of it. And the other thing that she did, too, was she promised if something went in the budget, something had to come out. Like she was going to stay at this firm number. And none of it was true. In New Jersey, we call it Christmas trees. Some states refer to it as pork items. It's rewards to special districts in the state of New Jersey or your friends. And she rammed that through at the end as well. They did a significant surplus bill taking care of certain cities. Jersey City is the most glaring example. Through mismanagement on their part, they got rewarded by the state of New Jersey with an extra $20 million that the rest of the taxpayers are on the hook for.
You're a Republican senator in New Jersey, and I know the election was going on last year, and I still can't figure out how the Republican candidate lost by how many points? 14 points?
Yeah.
What happened? Who conned who?
So New Jersey had a great candidate for governor in Jack Ciattarelli, but at the end of the day, it became a bit of a national race in New Jersey. Democrats do outnumber Republicans by close to 1 million voters, and the Sherrill campaign really tapped into fears about the cost of living in New Jersey. And she ran on the premise that she was going to make things more affordable in New Jersey. She was going to bring prices down and make it easier for people to live in our state.
Now, she did fake news on that because they portrayed her as a veteran, et cetera, et cetera. Mm-hmm. And she really was kissing the ring of the Socialist Party.
She is a veteran, and we respect her for that. But people believed that because she was a veteran, she would be moderate in her policies, and she's proven to be anything but moderate so far.
Now, you've been around for a while. Why is the Socialist Party doing what they're doing? Why are people believing them?
I don't know. It's hard to understand. I actually live in the 11th district. Governor Sherrill was actually my congresswoman, and her replacement appears to be, right now, the sitting congresswoman that won her seat is a Democrat socialist, Analia Mahia. So it's hard to believe. I would say it's a blue district, but what she's promising is nothing that can ever be delivered to the district. And I also think we are experiencing something new in New Jersey. We used to have where you ran on the party line, basically. We now have open primaries. And as the fields get more and more crowded, the smaller groups are getting their vote out, the Democratic Socialist group, and that candidate is walking away as the successful candidate. We just had it in another district in New Jersey as well. So there's a really good chance that New Jersey is sending 2 Democratic Socialists to Congress. It's frightening.
Well, thank you for giving us an update on New Jersey, and let's talk again soon.
Sounds great. Thank you.
Thank you.